Hi guys, this is Anime Info. We are here back again with another video, and in this video, we are going to talk about 10 of the best anime in the summer of 2021. Keep in mind that this is not a top 10 list, so numbers don't matter, and I will be stating the plot of each anime on the list, so you would have an idea on what the anime is all about if you haven't watched it yet. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe our channel if you like these types of content. So let's start the video. Enjoy. The story of My Hero Academia is set in a world where currently most of the human population has gained the ability to develop superpowers called quirks. The series focuses on Izuku Midoriya, a young man who dreams of becoming a hero despite being bullied by his violent childhood friend Katsuki Bakugo for lacking a quirk. Both youths idolize one of the world's greatest heroes, All Might. Dragon Quest: The Adventure of Dai is a Japanese manga series written by Riku Sanjo and illustrated by Koji Inada, based on the popular video game franchise Dragon Quest. The plot begins with a young boy named Dai remembering a story told to him by his adoptive grandfather, the monster magician Brass, about the defeat of the Demon King Hadler by the hands of a hero known as Ivan. After the defeat of the Demon King Hadler, all of the monsters were released from his evil will, and peace reigned supreme around the world once again for 10 years. That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime is a Japanese fantasy light novel series written by Fuse and illustrated by Mitzvah. The story in this anime begins when Satoru Mikami, an ordinary 37-year-old corporate worker living in Tokyo, almost content with his monotonous life, despite the fact that he doesn't have a girlfriend. During a casual encounter with his colleague, an assailant pops out of nowhere and stabs him. While succumbing to his injuries, a mysterious voice echoes in his mind and recites a series of commands which he could not make sense of. After regaining consciousness, Satoru discovers that he has been reincarnated as a slime in an unfamiliar world. Is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Ken Wakui. It has been serialized in Kodansha's weekly Shonen magazine since March 2017. The story begins when Takemichi Hanagaki, a 26-year-old freeter with no hope in life, learns one day that his middle school ex-girlfriend, Hinata Tachibana, as well as her younger brother Naoto, are killed by the Tokyo Manji gang. When Takemichi is pushed in front of a train, he teleports exactly 12 years into the past to 2005. Takemichi relives his middle school years, and after revealing to Naoto that Hinata will die, Takemichi is suddenly transported back to the present, creating a time paradox where Naoto survives and is now a detective. Kingdom is an anime adaptation of a manga series of the same title written and illustrated by Yasuhisa Hara. It was produced by Pierrot. The story of Kingdom is a fictional adaptation of the Chinese history period known as the Warring States period, which ended in 221 BC when Ying Zheng, king of Qin, succeeded in conquering the other states and unifying China. Several of the characters are based on historical figures. Many times, characters will take the names of people in history, and other times they will have completely different names. A mysterious otherworldly being who happens to be immortal, known simply as the Orb, sent to Earth having no emotions, feelings or a sense of self or identity. This being has the ability to take on the shape of those that leave a strong impression on it. Starting off as a white orb, it first takes the form of a rock, then that of a dying Arctic wolf. As the wolf, the being meets a white-haired boy living alone, who mistakes it for his dead pet, Joan. When the boy later dies from a major wound, the wolf takes his form as its default form from then on. In the year 2041, World War III has wiped out 2/3 of the human population, and in the newfound structure, the belief in any god or beyond human entity is considered a preposterous notion. In order to prevent citizens from bearing possibly incriminating thoughts, the government has assembled a special weapon enforcement division to capture and rehabilitate such believers. The Kirihara brothers, Naoya and Naoto, who were hidden away from society by their captors for years to conceal their psychic abilities, were promised freedom once the world was ready to face their existence. Now, wandering in the appalling new societal climate, where psychics are not welcome, the brothers find themselves on the run from the enforcement's devoted operatives, Uaya and Takuya Kuroki. Katarina Clays, the young daughter of a noble family, one day bumps her head and regains memories of her past life as an otaku. It is then that she realizes she has been reborn into the world of the Otem game fortune lover as the game's Villainess who, regardless of what route the player took in the original game, is doomed to be either exiled or killed. In order to avoid these routes that lead to doom, Katarina begins taking countermeasures. This, however, ends up having unexpected consequences on her relations with the other characters of the game's world. "14-year-old Iruma Suzuki has been unfortunate all his life, having to work to earn money for his irresponsible parents despite being underage. One day, he finds out that his parents sold him to the demon Sullivan. However, Iruma's worries about what will become of him are soon relieved, for Sullivan merely wants a grandchild, pampering him and making him attend the demon school Babbles. Uramichi is a 31-year-old man who works as a gymnastics instructor for Together with Mama, an educational show for kids. In front of his young audience, he has to display a happy-go-lucky and energetic demeanor. Outside of his job and sometimes even in front of the cameras, he cannot help but slip back into his true personality, which is the opposite of his TV counterpart. In truth, he is miserable and fed up with his current lifestyle. Uramichi Oniisan is a dark comedy that reveals the not-so-bright reality of adulthood using its characters as unfortunate examples. So that's it for our list for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hope you watch all those animes on our list. Thank you for watching and peace out.